Hi YouTube, this is Trader A. I wanted to present to you my 2023 trading declarations. 2022 was a decent year. I saw a lot of growth in my skill. However, I still need to really improve on my trading skills and specifically my discipline. Therefore, I've written out some guidelines for me to use during the day, during my trading sessions, and how I go about handling my trading day and my trading sessions with the hopes that these guidelines, these new rules or declarations will help me to become the day trader that I want to become in 2023. Here we go. Declaration number one, having a set designated trading schedule. I do work full time. I have small kids that I'm trying to deal with in the morning time. So I have been guilty in the past of getting kids ready for school, looking at the charts, taking a trade, taking work calls, taking a trade, taking other calls, taking a trade, going back and forth, looking at my work computer and looking at my trading computer. And I think this has not had good results. It hasn't given good results because you're looking at something totally different, then you turn back to your trading platform and all of a sudden, oh, there's a trade, or oh, you just missed a trade. You're chasing, you have FOMO, or you jump in a trade too quickly that you think is a good setup, but it really isn't. So that's what I want to do. I've tried to go through my schedule and on as many days as possible, I'm trying to just block out that time period between 9:45 and 10:30. It's just a small amount of time, less than a lunch break. But I do want to try and take that time to really focus on the charts and not go back and forth between my work computer, taking phone calls, and just getting bored looking at YouTube or looking at other things. I need to just focus on the charts during that time, look for my setup, and I think that will give some much better results. Declaration number two, decrease the number of trades that I take. So I do have multiple evaluation accounts at any given time. And I think that leads to me taking too many trades. Because once you take so many trades, you're not thinking of this as a business anymore. There are only so many of my setups out there. So what am I doing with all of these accounts? So the rule is only one trade is permitted per evaluation account. It is okay to take the next trade only if a previous trade ends with a zero balance. So for instance, if I can move the stop back to my entry and come out with a zero, then it's okay to proceed with another trade. If I have a negative $10, then I cannot proceed. If I only have a positive $10 on the trade, I cannot proceed. I must move on to the next account. So also, as I become more disciplined, as I become more skilled, then I would like to integrate the use of a trader copier in order to further decrease the number of trades that I am taking. I think that's a good thing. Once I really become good at the setup, use a trade copier, and we'll see how that goes to help me decrease that number of trades. Declaration number three, journal, review each trade daily. With a smaller number of trades taken, the goal is to be able to review each trade daily. This has been a huge missed opportunity, a huge faux pas on my part, something that I have been very derelict in. I have not reviewed the trades daily, and I think there's a huge opportunity for growth in that area if I would simply take the time to do that. And decreasing the number of trades, I think I would be able to. In the past, I've just basically had too many trades, machine gun trading, tilt trading, where really at the end of the day, or even at the end of the session, I don't even know what I have done. So it would just be really too difficult to look at each trade because I've just simply taken too many trades and it's just a mess. So hopefully, with only taking one trade per account, I will be able to go back at the end of the day, journal those trades, look at those trades, and determine which trade setups are most profitable. And am I making certain mistakes? Is there a certain setup that I continue to do where I'm having more losses? So hopefully by journaling and reviewing, and I'd even like to try to record some of those trades and put them up on the channel for others to look at as well. But hopefully I can eliminate those mistakes and just become a better trader. Declaration number 4. Focus on specific setups. So, for 2023, the declaration is only trade setups, no jump ins. So, no just jumping into a trade because suddenly there's momentum, or you see it at the last minute, or maybe this is a pattern, maybe this is this. I only need to trade designated setups that I can give a name to. I need to practice the setups daily. Practice specific setups daily, compile statistics on setups. Nothing too analytical, not accounting styles. I'm really not that much of a numbers person, but just making a tally. Designate certain evaluations for particular setups. If I have multiple evaluations, then why not say, okay, on number 1 evaluation, you can only take this particular setup, and you'll take this particular setup on this other evaluation. Just on a few evaluations, maybe 1 or 2, just trade a particular setup just to make it easier for me to compile those statistics, review those trades, and see what's working for me and what's not working for me. And I also want to specifically focus on the continuation trade and practice that setup daily. I really think that is a very good setup for me, and I want to practice it, perfect it, and definitely I want to use that particular trade for a particular evaluation and only trade that in a particular evaluation. So those are my declarations. That's pretty much all I have. Hopefully, if I can stick to these declarations, I can have more progress to report. I would love to hear what you all are doing, or if you have any specific ideas or guidelines that you would like to take with you into the new year in order to improve your trading. Please definitely comment. Let me know what those things are. If you have any questions, let me know as well. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.